Can you feel it, Falcons fans? That electric current, that surge of belief that finally, this offense is clicking. We just witnessed a 34-point eruption against the Washington Commanders, a performance that had us all on our feet, roaring with approval. Penix Jr. was slinging it, Bijan Robinson was dazzling, Kyle Pitts was a mismatch nightmare, and Drake London was snatching everything in sight. It was a symphony of offensive brilliance, a glimpse into the high-flying future we've all been dreaming of. But as the cheers echoed through the stadium, a single unsettling note began to sound, a discordant whisper that threatens to unravel the entire melody. Darnell Mooney's hamstring. Welcome back to the channel, where we don't just report the news, we dissect the drama, we analyze the angles, and we feel the pulse of our beloved Atlanta Falcons. This isn't just another injury report. This is a critical juncture for a team on the cusp. It's a moment where potential meets peril, where the promise of a playoff run could hinge on a single decisive move. Are the Atlanta Falcons truly ready to seize their destiny, or will they let a glaring weakness in their aerial arsenal clip their wings before they even truly take flight? The recent clash against the Commanders was, by all accounts, a masterclass in offensive execution. Penix Jr., in his second year, looked poised and confident, distributing the ball with precision and power. Robinson, the superstar running back, continued to prove why he's the engine of this offense, leading the team in both rushing and receiving yards through the first 4 games. Pitts was a revelation, stretching the field and creating headaches for opposing linebackers, while London showcased his elite contested catchability. For a fleeting moment, it felt like everything was falling into place, the pieces of a formidable offensive puzzle finally locking together. But then the news broke. Darnell Mooney, the veteran wide receiver brought in to provide a crucial secondary threat, went down with a hamstring injury. This isn't just a minor setback, it's the second time this season Mooney has been sidelined. He missed all of training camp, then the Week 1 loss to Tampa Bay. He returned for Weeks 2 and 3, but his production, or rather his lack of production, has been a growing concern. With only 79 receiving yards on 7 catches from 16 targets this season, Mooney's impact has been minimal at best. His near 1,000-yard season in his first year with the Falcons now feels like a distant memory, a tantalizing glimpse of what could have been. Head coach Raheem Morris, speaking on Monday, offered little in the way of reassurance. "I don't know anything about Mooney except we'll have to see from this week," Morris stated, his words tinged with uncertainty. Obviously, he went out yesterday with a hamstring injury, so we'll see. I don't know how bad it was, but I don't think it's anything too serious, but we'll check it out. I'll get an idea later. Not too serious is hardly a ringing endorsement, especially for a player whose health and consistency have been elusive. This ambiguity leaves a gaping hole in the Falcons' offensive strategy, a void that could prove catastrophic as the season progresses. This isn't just about Darnell Mooney. It's about the broader picture. It's about the glaring lack of reliable weapons for Penix Jr. to work with beyond the established trio of Robinson, London, and Pitts. While these 3 are undeniably talented, relying so heavily on them creates a predictable and ultimately vulnerable offense. As the Bleacher Report so astutely highlighted, for marginal NFL contenders like the Falcons, addressing this second wide receiver position is not just an option. It's an imperative. Consider the numbers, and the picture becomes even clearer. Drake London and Kyle Pitts are the only other Falcons players to register at least 200 receiving yards this season. They are the only other Falcons to record more than 7 receptions or 16 targets or 79 receiving yards or a single touchdown catch in 2025. Let that sink in for a moment. This isn't just a need, it's a desperate plea for help. Penix Jr. needs consistency to make the leap from promising rookie to franchise quarterback, and he can't do it with a one-dimensional receiving core. The team cannot hesitate to part with valuable draft capital to make a difference-making move. Enter Jakobi Meyers. The 28-year-old Las Vegas Raiders wide receiver has been highlighted as a prime trade target, a player who could immediately fill that critical WR2 void. Meyers is in the final year of a 3-year contract, set to earn $10.5 million this season. His production in the first 4 games speaks volumes. 21 receptions on 33 targets for 258 yards. These are the numbers of a reliable, consistent pass catcher. Precisely what Penix Jr. needs to unlock the full potential of this offense. What makes this potential trade even more compelling is the backstory. Meyers reportedly requested a trade back in Week 1. This isn't just a team looking for a player, it's a player potentially looking for a new home, a fresh start, and a chance to contribute to a contender. The synergy here is undeniable. The Falcons get a proven veteran who can step in immediately, and Meyers gets an opportunity to be a key piece in a dynamic offense. The cost? A 2026 4th-round draft pick. For a team with legitimate playoff aspirations, that's a small price to pay for a potentially game-changing acquisition. The NFL trade deadline looms large, a mere few weeks away on November 4th. This isn't a decision that can be put off. The Falcons have everything to gain by getting ahead of this potential roster gap. If Mooney's health continues to be an issue, or if his production simply doesn't rebound, the team risks squandering the promising development of Penix Jr. and the explosive talent of their other offensive stars. Imagine Penix Jr. with a reliable veteran presence like Meyers drawing coverage, opening up even more opportunities for London, Pitts, and Robinson. The possibilities are electrifying. This isn't just about adding another body, it's about investing in the future, about demonstrating a commitment to winning now. It's about giving Penix Jr. every tool he needs to succeed, to lead this team to the promised land. The Falcons have shown flashes of brilliance, moments that ignite hope and belief. But hope alone won't win championships. It takes decisive action, bold moves, and a willingness to address weaknesses head-on. So, the question remains, Falcons faithful. Will our front office make the move? Will they recognize the urgency, seize the opportunity, and bring in the missing piece that could transform this promising offense into an unstoppable force? The clock is ticking, and the fate of this season, and perhaps the trajectory of Penix Jr.'s career, hangs in the balance. What do you think, Falcons fans? Is Jakobi Meyers the answer? Should the Falcons pull the trigger on this trade? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. And if you're as fired up about the future of this team as we are, hit that like button and subscribe for more exclusive insights. Let's keep this conversation going and rally behind our team as they navigate this crucial moment.